we close out the show, I've got one last story to give you all the feels. This is what I'm liking. More than 25 years ago, Jed was a high school football player in Arizona who earned his Letterman jacket. He designed it himself and was all ready to pick it up at the store when his mom confessed she just didn't have the money to pay for it. Jed understood and he never got the jacket. That is until the end of last year when it serendipitously came back into his life. This tale is so amazing. We have Jed on the line to explain it right now. What's up, Jed?
Hey,
Oh my God, this story is crazy. Tell everybody how you ended up with your jacket after decades.
well, back in high school, I ordered a Letterman jacket. When it was time to pick it up, my mom couldn't afford it. And it wasn't that I was mad. It was just another speed bump that I had to get over during my rough childhood. We grew up with IOUs under the Christmas tree, and my mother really had trouble making ends meet. Now, she did the best job that she possibly could and gave us nothing but love. Fast forward to November of 2021, 27 years later, my big brother Josh, who lives 3.5 hours outside of where we grew up, walks into a thrift store and sees this jacket. He calls me up and says, dude, was there any other Jeds at Chaparral in 1994?
Oh my God.
I said, no, just one. He sends me the picture. I knew immediately that that was my jacket. He tells me that it was $25. I said, buy that right now. I'm flying home to see you.
Oh my God.
When he put the jacket on me, it was one of the greatest days of my life.
That's so cool. Like later on in life, I bet it has so much more meaning now than it would have even had if you would have gotten it back in the day. That's so cool. So deeper meaning, does it have deeper meaning to you than just getting the memento, right?
Kelly, my mom was the most religious person I've ever come in contact with. We went to church every Sunday. She passed away back in 2012, and she told us that she would always send us a sign from the other side. A couple weeks before this happened, I was just telling a friend that that never happened. If this isn't a sign, I don't know what is. And, you know, it was this divine intervention. I don't know. But what I do know is that it gives me faith in humanity and hope that anything is possible.
Oh, I definitely think that's a sign, man. That's the coolest story. That's the coolest part, that she told you that she'd send you a sign and then you end up finding that. What are the chances of that happening? That's so cool. Well, thank you so much, Jed. I'm liking your post right now, all right?
Awesome.
And that's not all, my man. Our season-long partner, Pilot Pen, makers of G2, the go-to pen of the Kelly Clarkson Show, want to honor ultimate overachievers just like you. So they're going to be writing you a check for $1,000. How's that?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That really means a lot to me.